After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. The ACC championship is on the line here. It's the UCLA Bruins against the NC State Wolfpack. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
The Wolfpack head coach told me before the game, his message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Nice?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This offense loves the RPO. The quarterback is great throwing it. He's got quick hands and a good release. This one, RPO slant, nice game.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Wants to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Oh, look out, he's got open space. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. An explosive play all the way to the end zone. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's on the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the single back takes the handoff.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. going to bring up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. They come out swinging in this championship game, and the defense so far, Joel, no answer for this tempo.
They knew they were going to see this tempo. They said they were prepared for it, but it's a totally different thing to actually see it and see the level of execution and speed that this offense operates with. It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for second and short.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. They're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Handoff running right. Sees an opening. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage. The offense going with the hurry-up. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
He eludes a tackle, and he'll be brought down.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field. And then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
Can he get there on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. On the move now. Extending the play now. And he slides down. It's enough for the first down. Solid run. It's UCLA with the lead now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Was out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job.
Oh, he jukes him again. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way. Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you've got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Touchdown, NC State. He runs it into the end zone. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch. Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football. Because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. That's caught. It's Marsh. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
This one will be fair caught. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Picks up the play. Moves the ball near the 50. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. From the shotgun. Drops back. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quick completion to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Grab behind the line, it's Moore. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Now the Wolfpack will call for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive ball. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They begin the drive with excellent field position. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Fires it to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The NC State offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Offense moving into a bunch formation. To throw, it's Bailey. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football, and here on first down, you move the chains, you just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. And now the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Who's in the clear? Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, UCLA. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled there by the defense.
Chris, that was good defense on that two-point play, and the underrated part of that is it can be disappointing. Remember, they gave up the touchdown, and then you got this one snap, you're trying to prevent a two-point conversion, and you're able to execute and still get off the field at that point. You're preventing points. That's a big snap.
Bringing it out, it's Daniels. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Bailey. On the move now. Looking right. This one caught. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
What an incredible job by the quarterback. He sees the single safety. You're running four verticals. You go two up on the middle third. One of those hash routes is going to be wide open, and boom, they get a massive completion down the field.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Absolutely love this play call. I know it wasn't successful, but that's the exact situation where you want to take a shot. You feel like you're going to convert here on third down. You've only got inches to go. Why not take a shot and really force this defense to protect the entirety of the field? Just didn't go your way this time, but keep that in your back pocket.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is the...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He lets it go. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Now the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is 4th and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Defense is coming after him. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10.
This is a matchup that favors this offense. The wide receiver is in man-to-man. You've got to attack with him against that defender. And the quarterback sees it, good recognition, and then it's just about execution. He throws a really good ball. I love that he was able to layer it over the defender and get it to that wide receiver for a big completion.
He keeps it on the design run. He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4th.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle close defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
And it's UCLA on top here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Hustles in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The Wolfpack punch back.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on 1st down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Catch made in space, look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
Chewing clock with the running game. Got an opening here. Breaks into the cleat, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bruins. That touchdown may have slammed the door in this championship game and given the Heisman voters one more highlight to appreciate for this guy.
Well, I hope those voters are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, Chris, and that's that this guy is a closer. It doesn't matter if everybody knows he's getting the ball. They're up. They're trying to win a championship. We know it's going to him, and he still produces into the end zone and possibly taking home that trophy as well.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They were clicking right down for a touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Davidson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. NC State comes to the line quickly.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, those first down plays are so important. In every set of downs, you want to make sure that you're on schedule, creating second and medium, second and short. And on first down, you go with that option play, and it just wasn't there. That's a frustrating start to this set of downs for this offense. Now they're behind the chains.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
To throw, it's Bailey. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut in to this lead. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Here's the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Important 2nd down play coming up. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.